should be enough to say, well, probably don't push on the map right now.
Yeah, Rain's kind of scary. I mean, I don't know how you really deal with this if you're Saxery.
Well, he's going to just delay it, slow it down, keep the Zealots as far away as possible. And you can even just do that by running the Lings just around.
I mean, just look at Rain, though. He just, like, picks up things everywhere.
He's so good.
I don't know where the Overlords are hiding, but they're once they're found.
Well, neither does Rain. That's the good part.
There they are.
They do have Overlord speed, and that helps protect them. It helps to get them to the Hydras faster. And now that Rain sees that, he's like, okay, well, I'm probably just not going to get that much done here.
I'm just waiting for Rain to decide he wants to kill Saxery, and then watch Rain kill Saxery, you know?
I mean, that's so biased. I can't believe you'd say that. But no, this is going to be a transitionary moment right now.
Oh.
So Saxery is finally morphed some Lurkers. He's going to get a little bit of a catch there on this. But the Lurkers are the big part of this play.
Yeah.
They are obviously very good against Zealots. And if you can get them into position in front of the Protoss Natural, that could be really scary.
Looks like he's going to get pushed back towards his Nat right now, like you were saying.
Yeah,
I mean, if these Lurkers get up there and there's all these Hydras, it could be really scary.
I mean, Lurker contains are something no Protoss wants to deal with, for sure. And with +1, range, and speed all upgraded, these are very powerful Hydras in massive numbers.
All the Overlords are with the Hydras. Wonder if there's possibility for drop.
That's always a nice follow-up if you can't bust the front. But first things first. We're trying. Oh, no!
That's a big mistake.
How did he just catch them all out in the open? Those Overlords riding a little dirty. They're all going to go down. This is a massive supply block.
Massive, yeah.
You're supposed to be powering 1,000,000 Hydras per second. But you can't build anything when you're 40 supply blocked. Oh my goodness. He's going to try to run in here, snipe a few cannons, but look at those storms.
Yeah, those are not how you want to do with your Hydras.
How do you even, oh man, finding those Overlords is every Protoss's dream. But look at how many Hydras there are. But as many Hydras, there's always more storm.
I don't know if 6 Hydras or 7 Hydras is worth these cannons.
Oh my goodness, taking out so many cannons. And eventually he'll be able to siege down that forge if he really wants to, but he just lost almost all of his Hydras.
Did I say 6 or 7 Hydras? I meant infinite Hydras Rapid.
Well, he's got more, obviously, but there's still more storm. He's got at least one. Oh my god, he's losing more Overlords. What?
Well, the Hydras are on the other side of the map, Rapid.
Well, say goodbye to ever being able to build units, Saxery. He just lost, what was that, 6 Overlords?
Yeah, this is pretty scary. I mean, look at the supply. He's basically spending all of his money on Overlords right now.
Well, obviously this is not going according to Keikaku for Saxery. He's trying to contain a Protoss player that's killing him every time he pushes forward. Oh no. Oh, not like this. That's not the direction they're trying to move.
Nice pick up on the Observer.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he needed. The push, or the contain, is going to hold because of that Observer pickoff, but it keeps costing more and more and more Hydras.
Yeah, I feel like this is slowly getting worse and worse.
Yeah, keep in mind, the reason we're talking about this getting worse for Saxery is because he's not expanding at all. He has to keep this pressure up and actually even start to get damage done here, because if he doesn't, the Protoss player will build up and keep getting all that storm energy, and when he busts out, it's not going to be fun for Saxery.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, whoa.
That was a big misrally.
Yeah, he lost 2 Corsairs for free, and now he's down to 3, so gotta keep it careful.
I mean, if you attack into Lurkers and Hydras, I don't know what you can ask for Saxery, but this is...
He's going to be relying on Storm and protecting that Observer. Oh, he's going to pick off the Observer. That's huge. Can't deal with the Lurkers in the back and has to run back to his natural.
Yeah, I mean, this is still really, really scary. But it's actually doing a little bit more than I thought it would, considering all those Overlords died. Okay, here it comes to the true breakout. I don't see how you stop this. Beautiful storms go down. Only 1 Lurker remaining. All the Overlords are going to die. If these Corsairs go uncontested, I think you need to focus them down.
I think just everything is going to die here. You can't even stop to kill the Corsairs because everything else on the ground will just kill all your Hydras. So he's going to try to save the Overlords.
Corsair's going to die.
And in the process, he will lose everything.
There you go.
Oh, wow, he actually picked off the last Corsair.
Yeah, he has to, because these Overlords will die if he doesn't. But they're probably already going to die anyway, so...
I mean, we're on like 6 hatcheries for Saxery. He should be able to produce a lot of units, but he just has no economy. And he might not even be able to build those units because he has no Overlords.
I'd be amazed if Saxery actually defends this push. I mean, basically it's just Hydras versus Storms, upgraded Zealots and Dragoons, rather.
Yeah, this is looking very dire straits for Saxery. He can't even build more units. Oh my goodness, this is...
Yeah, this should be it in theory.
Yep. Let's see how good the storms are. If you can land a few good ones, then obviously you're gonna.
He's giving Saxry a bit of a hope.
Oh, he's gonna lose that High Templar if he's not careful. Throws out a Panic Storm, but it doesn't even catch that many Hydras.
Oh, the Templar. I mean, I'm actually surprised that this got pushed back at all.
I mean, like I said, 6 hatcheries is a lot of Hydras, and Just Dragoons, not gonna fight too well against that. They take full damage to shields, and the DPS from Hydras is pretty real.
Yeah, just wait for the Templar and everything to kind of regroup, though. I think it's still really, really hard for him to actually defend this.
Yeah, Rain should have been reproducing a bunch of High Templar back at home, and yeah, there they are. So, if you are playing like the meta way, Saxry should be switching into Mutas right about now, because their job is to snipe the High Templar and stop them from being able to kill the massive amounts of Hydras. But that's a lot to ask when you're on 3 bases and starting to run dry in your main.
Right. I mean, I'll be amazed if Rain just doesn't counter and win the game, honestly. The supply counts are huge. I mean, he's taking his 3rd base. He's got the Storm. He's got a better tech. He's got a better army composition.
He's like doubling him in supply.
Yeah. And surprisingly enough, Saxry's actually being aggressive.
I mean, you have to be. The second you let up the pressure is the second you basically give up the game. So some storms go off, but look at how much this Protoss army kills.
This is actually one of the worst
Hydras.
fights you could take. Like, half the units are just kind of stuck, but it doesn't really matter. These storms are incredible. This is just too much